Cool.
Whoops.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
And I'm Lauryn.
And today, this is our hashtag. Lauryn had that sweet or weird hashtag symbol out there.
I don't think I invented this.
Hashtag play. Okay, hashtag play. Hashtag add play. Hashtag play today. It doesn't matter if you throw that tag in front or not. It's just important to talk to the body, to have fun, and to work on movement.
Let's.
We're going to balance on our toes a little bit later. So let's just say hello to those first. From working in parallel, feet underneath those hips, take time and take 10 seconds to lift your heels off the floor. Yeah, work so hard down low. Can you feel that weight being transferred into the balls of those toes? Then maybe lift up again. Then up at the top, you're rising up on those balls of feet with stiff knees. I'm nearly headless there. I'm going to back up a hair. And again, we're keeping that rib cage down, squeezing our butt, making sure we're breathing. And now take about 10 seconds to lower those heels to the ground. As a personal cue, before Lauryn calls me out on it, I'm straightening my knees. I'm really trying to straighten those knees, just like in your handstand. Now, same thing. Take a lot of time to transfer that weight to the finger toes of yours there and slowly lift the heels off the ground. Take time to rise. Hold for a quick second. Check in that your butt's squeezed, you're pulling together, those kneecaps are pulled up and nice and straight legs. And then take again about 10 seconds to slowly lower those heels to the ground. Shake that out. We'll come back to some toe balances in a moment. But first, let's go back to those hands. So on the ground, open up those fingers, wiggle it out, shake it out. So take one hand and lift up your index finger gently. Then start pressing that index finger into your hand from that position. And do that for 3, 2, and then relax and just place it down.
Should I have my elbow straight?
Elbow straight. Then we're going to lift up the next finger over. In that case, it's my middle. So I'm going to gently lift up that middle finger. And then from here, press into. Oh, see, my knees want to bend and so do the elbows. So keep it nice and straight for 3, 2, and then press down. Then lift up that next finger over. The ring finger is a really tough one to feel.
Wolf.
But press tension into that fingertip for 4, 3, 2, and then down. And then lastly on that pinky side, also a tough digit to get on our team here, but press that down for 3, 2, down. Maybe have a little of a wrist wiggle there.
Thummy, you always forget about it.
Nah, whatever, the thumb. Same thing on the other side. It's hard to get that angle. Hard to get that angle.
We're humans.
Well, I'll figure that out in a moment.
For humanity.
Then we'll lift up that index finger, and same thing. From a place where it can go somewhat passively, can you then turn on those muscles to press to the floor and then casually relax? Maybe less of an elastic.
I like it.
Then same thing. Press through that middle finger. Ian, is your elbow straight? Lauryn, is your shoulder extended over the wrist? Looking good. 3, 2, and then down. Then ring finger, same thing. Lift it up, push it down. Why the heck are we working on this, Lauryn? 3,
because you
2,
use your fingers in your handstand.
That's called a hand balance. You want to work on those fingers as well. So final one here, lift up that pinky and really think about pressing it heavy in the floor for 3, 2, down. Take a moment in that wrist extension.
I'm not neglecting my
Maybe
thumb.
do that first knuckle push up here. Just check in on that wrist extension. Last 1 or 2. Just like that. Always check in on those fingers. Let's take a break off the hands. Get into a little bit of a lunge with a leg in front. And from here, let's just hike a hip and then pull it low. And then hike a hip, pull it low. Hike a hip, pull it low. We're going to get you a new chain. Going to get you a new chain that it just doesn't wrap around that necklace. So then from here, I'd like to scoop or tuck under hips and then tip forward. On the scoop, not that it's urgent, but you could or should feel something here. And then on that tip forward, more like that hamstring butt cheek on this back leg. Find center. Oops, that's a little bit of a rough floor. Find center, bring that leg underneath, and then same thing to the other side here. So again here, hike a hip, and then pull low. Hike a hip, pull low, just nice and slow, but feel that difference between the hiked hip and then more of a level hips position. And then from here, do that scoop or tuck under, then that tip back, that scoop under, tip forward or hips go back, and then find center, bring that leg underneath, and just relax for a second. Wrist extension. So come back to hands over wrists here, and Lauren's side profile will demonstrate this the best. From this position, keeping the heels heavy.
Of your hands.
Of your heels of the hands heavy, sorry. And your nice hollow position, so nice plank position. Lean forward to a safe place. Then we warm up those fingers. Now use your fingers to push forward that you go towards back. Then pull your armpits down and pull across the floor that you can go into that extension position at the wrists. Then push forward to go back. We'll do this again from a down dog or a 3-point plank position in a second, but really think again here about pulling on the floor, extending those wrists, trying to get those shoulders towards over those fingertips, and then push through the fingertips forward to go back. Last one. Pull, extend through those wrists, hollow plank or nice positions through our core, and then push forward to out. You mentioned the core word. That's on you, Lauren. How are we going to warm up our core?
Cool. Let's flip to our back. From your back position here. Oh, yeah. Get yourself organized. Chin tucks. Feet are flat on the floor for right now. Gently bend your hands or bend your elbows so they're up here like this. Great. Palms are facing your quads. Right now, I want you to engage your core. So brace your pelvis as if that bowl of punch is nice and steady now. Don't let that punch bowl wiggle back and forth. Just for 4, as you pull a knee towards a hand, tapping the hand to the quad, and then slowly returning that foot to the floor. Really keep it tight this whole time. Alternate sides. Bring a knee up towards the hand, flexing at the hip. Control the down. Make sure you're not being wiggledy-piggledy here as you lift a leg and place it back down, but you're keeping that tension. Last one. Lift. This should be hard. And control the down. Now, I want to go to the upper part. Extend your arms at your side, palms up. They should be kind of hovering off the floor. Tuck your chin. Using your core, pull your head, ribs, shoulders up off the floor and hold. Connecting ribs and hips, bracing abs, breathing. 10 more seconds here.
The 3-inch crunch is so hard, Lauren.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, and soft down. Do I have time to do a hollow?
Of course you do.
Let's flip over onto our stomach. Extending arms out overhead. Pushing your hands into the floor. Tucking your chin towards your chest, keeping that neutral line. Push your chest into the floor. Ribs tuck. You could lift up underneath your belly button here. I could touch underneath there. Squeeze your butt. Point your toes. Keep your legs. You should already be in this position. Another 10 seconds here. If I came through the TV and lifted up your legs, I'd press you right up into a handstand. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly relax.
Woo. Excellent. Take some time. Come back to that all fours position and just quickly to go over a little T-spine extension. First, let's play with the lumbar spine or those low abs, and then we'll work on our T-spine or the rib cage over our second set. So I'll face forward. Lauren's that side profile. That'll be a good one to look at for you. So at the low back.
Can I trade you sides?
Of course.
My mic's just on this side.
Yep. So in that all fours position, this time with shoulders stacked over top of wrists, gently tip your punch bowl forward that your tailbone kind of tips itself towards the ceiling. Then keeping your head in the same position, can you pull the floor together, hands to knees, and then recruit the low abs to flex the low back. Then push forward, tip back, and then pull the hands towards those knees, and recruit those low abs to do that nice rounding shape as well. Then push the floor forward to tip back. And one final time, pull hands and knees together and make those low abs work to flex the lumbar or low back. Then return to that neutral place where we're not neither too much of an anterior or posterior tilt. So as Lauryn shows, kind of right in the middle there. And now coordinate the head and neck that you look between the hands. Pull the shoulders together in retraction, brace up those abs, and then try to push your sternum towards the wall in front of you. And breathe. And I caught myself using my head already. 2, 1, stay and just relax. Then regrip the floor if you need, straighten elbows, screw in, core brace down low, and then trying to push the sternum forward. It's so hard to see this as a movement. If you're looking at Lauryn, it's very, very small, and that's okay. And relax, and do that one more time, but working on this T-spine mobility by pulling the floor together, lifting that chest towards forward, and making sure the head doesn't do too much work, aims to help that overhead mobility in your handstand. And relax. One more kind of lunge here in the front. So going forward as part of our extra balances today, we're gonna try to be on the front foot. Whew, that already throws off my balance just a little bit. When we're on the front foot, full foot, big toe all the way across to that pinky. And again, we're avoiding this sickled ankle shape. So maybe go there once. You can see how yours or my big toe pulls off. Keep that big toe connected. And if anything, hug center. Switch, switch. Level hips. Make sure we're nice and level. Press energy into the ball of that foot. For this side, I have to pull in and push forward through my other for a little bit more stability. Gently show us that sickled ankle. It's important that we're able to do that too, but ultimately find center. And then under, little shake.
Little shake.
One more core prep.
One more core.
All right.
Back
that
to your
3-inch
back.
crunch, Lauryn, is amazing.
Thank you. I'm going to extend that a little bit too, but let's start there. So feet up flat on the floor, arms extended out to your side, palms up. Let's repeat that crunch again. So by crunch, I mean brace your core, pull your shoulders, head, ribs, not all your ribs, but some ribs up off the floor. My bra is still touchy, and that's to give you an indication of how much I'm pulling up. Now, maybe you stay. Maybe you lift both knees up towards your chest, point your toes. Maybe we extend one leg and hold. Maybe we extend 2 legs and hold for 10 more seconds in that hollow banana shape. Breathing, keeping that head neck neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull to center and relax. I still like doing double though. So
the prone is good. The prone is good.
Get into that prone handstand position. Ian's looking at the floor, which is what I would be doing if I wasn't talking. So arms are extended, chin tucks, looking at the floor. Legs out nice and straight. Make that space underneath. Squeeze your bottom. Push down into the floor as if you're pressing to your handstand. 10 more seconds, so tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly relax.
Awesome. From this position, stay there, Lauryn.
Stay there, Lauryn.
Except scooch forward just a little bit. So now establish your plank position. In the plank position, we're going to have hands underneath shoulders. We're going to be in our nice lengthened out position. And from here, we're working on our little 3-point down dog position. So from here, Lauryn currently is pulling the floor to her knees. Then when she wants to go the other way, she'll push her hands forward to send her butt the other way. Then pull on the floor through those armpit lats to bring yourself into that planche. Now, as we lift a single leg, pull towards the ceiling, this heart towards your kneecaps, lengthen out that leg, point the toe just like Lauryn, and pull forward. I want to join in on this as well, making sure that we keep these hips square versus being open. Stay nice and square. pull through. I'm going to join for a couple in a row. Talk us through what you're doing, Lauryn.
I'm pushing the floor away, reaching that leg up to the ceiling with a pointed foot and a straight knee, keeping my hips square. Then I'm going to pull through, try to get shoulders over hands. Push the floor away, reach up to the ceiling. Trying to find that back heel. I find it easier on this side to find that heel than my other side. One more time each leg. I'm trying to exhale as I go here, but to continue breathing as well. I also, one last time, when I push the floor away to that down dog, have shoulders like in my handstands.
Shrug.
So I have shrugged shoulders up into my ears. I'm going to come back through my plank and come down and shake it out. Whew.
Excellent.
And breathe.
Working on some endurance today is the theme as we go through today's practice. Laura and I will be performing that on the wall.
Yeah.
Playing with the hair again, Laura.
Oh, sorry.
Come on. Play it on the wall or play in the
upside
center.
down.
Maybe some of those wrist extension moves or that planche is good for you to play with today. Laura and I are going to climb up a wall in the back. And then just have a little fun in our toe balances as well.
I was actually looking how steamy it is in here.
It is. Got to turn some fans on or something.
Yeah.
It's warm outside.
All right.
Rain. Okay. So as Lauryn works on her handstand, I'm going to work on a toe balance from this position or a first position.
Are you going to time me though?
So as Lauryn works for about 20 seconds upside down here, challenge yourself accordingly. 3, 2, about a 20-second interval upside down. Then over that 20 seconds, can we work on this toe balance here? So here I'm on my 2 feet. We could transfer towards 1, play with that just a little bit to work on balance in other ways. What Lauryn's doing in the back again is pressing that floor away with her toe point, and she might have 5 more seconds of work there, controlling that dismount, and you're deciding when you're done versus gravity telling you when you're done. And then we'll go in this I go, you go.
Sorry, I missed
So if you were doing your handstand, follow Lauryn in her little first position toe balance. And if you're doing your balance, follow me to the wall and let's climb it up.
Climb it up,
Let's
Ian.
do it.
Ian's team, go upside down. My team, turn out, push down to go up, and find that balance between 2 feet. Maybe try even a little weight shift because I transfer my weight over one leg. Not leaving the floor with a foot yet, but just trying to shift your weight and feel what that feels like. Ian's team, 3, 2, soft dismount. Don't let gravity pull you down.
That's gravity telling me what to do right there. So we're going to switch. Please rest as you need it. Don't keep up to us necessarily, but follow along. Take some points on Lauryn's handstand here, and then join me in that next set. So as Lauryn gets ready to climb, she can climb away whenever she wants there. Starting the timer now. Let's open up to that first position, and then open up to our little sumo stance or wide position. Then from here, we find those toes, hold on to a balance. If I went to look at, see what Lauryn's doing, that's harder on my balance. And Lauryn there might have 4 more seconds, hanging out upside down. And again, control the dismount, and then in. And then wiggle. This is 2 of 3 sets here. 2 of 3 sets, and I'm going to aim for that same 20-second measure.
Go ahead, team Ian. Turn out. Excuse me. Point, step side, slightly wider than hips. Toes out, knees stay straight. Push down to go up. I'm a little wide. Push down to go up. And again, if you're with me, we're trying to drive those heels forward. Heels forward, kneecaps straight. Ian, another 5. Us, another 5 up here. 4, 3. Now, as you land, keep your knees straight and think about pulling the floor together. Soft dismount, soft landing.
One last time on the wall for Lauryn. One last time. And then for us in that balance, whether we work from parallel, first or second, let's do that one more time. In Lauryn's, hard to see the clock here, in 3, 2, and she's up and away. So again, whether we go from first, hanging out in that straw, straight legs, squeeze butts, rib cage down, or we're in the first, much the same, bum cheek squeeze. Lauryn has 5 seconds left to make it that 20-second interval. Or try that wider stance, in the second. Push those hips forward. Pull down. Shake it out. Wardrobe check. And then again, here we are. One last time on the wall.
I'm going to do my water balance again. Ian, 3, 2, you're up. I'm doing my wad balance, so pick a balance and come with me. And let's try to hold it as Ian's up there for his full 20 seconds. Heels forward. I'm also trying to feel my pinkies on the floor, my ring finger, my index, my middle, my thumb toe. 3, 2, now take time to descend. Take safety measures down. And then shake it out.
Awesome. And shake it out. Come on down to the floor. My arms need a little bit of rest, so Lauren's going to do it first, and then we'll continue to work in this quick I go, you go. Normally, in one of our practices, we would do that for about 5 to more rounds, working our way towards 1 full minute upside down.
5 to more.
5 to more.
5 to more.
5 to more. So 3 might be enough for you today, or we might need to modify that and spend more time in that planche, working on our straight arm strength. And this drill will also help the straight arm strength. Lauren, show us a quick core. You know the ones, you know the ones. Okay, here we go. Let's do this all together. So, Lauren doesn't know what I wanted to do because it's her least favorite.
I didn't have any context.
Stiff arms, toes in that plantar flex position with toe points. And then from here, pull the knees as safe far forward as you can. And hold for 5 more seconds. And then gently put those knees down. Then walk those hands forward. Grip the floor, set it up, straight elbows. Pull on the floor to bring yourself forward into that planche position. And then pull the knees towards chest. And hold. Holy hip flexors, holy triceps. And then down.
Holy abs.
Can you do that one more time? And I'm going to scooch back so I don't hide here. So we have the hands out front for the last one. Grip them. Straighten those elbows. Pull those armpits that you get into that planche extension. And then pull the knees forward. Holding for 5, 4. Slow. On the down. Check it out. Play for fun. Play for fitness.
Oh, they're so easy.
And practice consistency. Just 20 or so minute practice. It's enough for me. That's my handstand practice for today. And we look forward to doing it with you again. On Wednesdays, check by lunchtime for a new fun workout to do. #AddPlay.
Well, this is Wednesday.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Play.
And then we'll maybe leave the Saturday emoji. Okay, that works. Little S Club.
Club.
S Club.
Anyway,
ain't no
Saturday,
party like a handstand party.
We have an hour, 45 minutes of handstands on Saturday, so you should be there.
So welcome.
Thank
you very much for joining.
Barsandbells.com. Get a membership today. Do it.
Goodbye.
Bye.